So I was listening to a podcast the other day with the kid who does Creo, Daniel Bitton, I believe that's how you say his last name. And he mentioned this quote. It was, "You and I are in a war every single day, and you don't even know it." And that really just stuck out to me. I don't know, like, that is how I think. Every single day, I'm competing with you. Every single day, I'm trying to be better than you. I'm trying to be more successful than you. I'm trying to be the best. I'm trying to be the best. I'm recording this right now in San Francisco. I am here because there's a lot of stuff going on in San Francisco, and being around the people doing a lot of stuff is inspiring. Going to a cafe, just listening to people talk about AI or whatever company they're working at. It's just cool. There's successful people all around me here, and it's inspiring. I like working in the cafes. It's better than my room sometimes. Earlier this morning, I watched a video that Alex Slater put out on his YouTube channel about a year ago, when he talked about that. He talked about how he is dead broke at this time of recording his video. He was dead broke, and how the past 3 weeks of his life were one of the worst he's ever experienced. And it really stuck out to me because he continued to talk about his vision for his life, how he's going to be successful, and what he's going to do and how he was going to do it. And that just stuck out to me. That's how I think. I think I'm going to change the world. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make unbelievably great products. And I'm not going to lose. I think a video like this is somewhat important to make. Maybe not important, but it's cool to do. You see people like Iman Ghazi. You can go back to his YouTube channel and see his videos from 9 years ago, before he was anything, where he's just a kid recording himself, lifting in the gym, reading books. And you see Alex Slater's, you see Zach Yadagari's, and I'm going to be the next one to do that. I think this video, people will look back on and see, wow, he actually envisioned it. He actually did it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be concerned about stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't be concerned about what other people think, and maybe this video is pointless. But I think it's also for me. I think it's going to be good to look back at and to inspire other people in my situation. Like, I have not made money yet, on at least a significant amount. I've worked at a regular job for the past 3 years, and I took a break during college, but for the freshman year. But I've not made a significant amount of money, but I know I will. I know I'm about to. It's coming soon. I can just tell. I think like I am already successful. Obviously, I don't tell people I am, because I'm not. But at least with the current state of Dorm Party, we've proved ourselves a little bit, which is nice. But we still haven't made money. That's the important thing, unfortunately. I don't need to be a billionaire, but if being a billionaire, if I need to be a billionaire to change the world, I will be. I want to make enough money to where I can be financially stable. At least right now, my goal is to prove that I can be self-sustaining without working a traditional job. I've been thinking a lot about focus. Right now, I'm working on Dorm Party. We're in a weird situation where we're going to launch in about a month, unfortunately, because school starts up in about a month, so we'll have another wave of freshmen. Freddie's on vacation right now, so we can't post many videos because he's going to be busy. I mean, I could probably do it, but I don't think I want to do that to him. I want his help. So what that means is I could be working on Dorm Party as much as I would be if we were live or there was demand for it, and there's demand for it, but I could keep adding features and I could keep making the product better and better, but in its current state, I'm not sure. I don't want to waste my time. I think we still need to get past the cold start, and if we can't, everything is a waste of time. I mean, other than the fact that I would have learned, but it would have been a waste of time if we can't get past the cold start. So I've been helping Bassem out with his acne app. I've been building it out with him. I think that has potential. I think it's in a really crowded space. I think the consumer app space is very crowded right now, and specifically Acne AI. But I think we have some stuff that can differentiate us, and I know we know how to market it. I think a lot of the reason why I work so hard is for respect. I want people to listen to me when I'm talking. And people do right now. Some do. Not everyone. Maybe that's too self-centering or too egotistical. But I think I have important things to say. Not always, of course. Some of my shit's just yap, but I think this is yap, but some people might want to listen to it. I want to document my journey, and of course you see that all the fucking time with people like me, but I think the documentation is more for myself and for kids in my position, right? I love the videos that Alex Slater puts out. I love podcasts that these successful people go on. I love watching the Cluely guys do all their shit. I think that's amazing, and I think that's going to be more common as we go forward in businesses. I think there will be $1 billion company where the CEO or their whole team just recorded shit, and that's amazing. Like, I wish I could have seen the early days at Apple, like on YouTube or some shit. That would have been tough. I want to work in the AI space more than just a GPT wrapper, more agentic systems. I think there's a lot missing there, and people are working on it like every day right now to get to the point where it could be the best it could be, and I want to be a part of that. So I'm a little torn because I think I've come far with the things I'm working on right now, and just leaving them seems wrong. I still need to prove that I can make money. So right now the plan is have a successful right now the plan is take Dorm Party as far as we can and maybe exit, or maybe get it to the point where it doesn't take too much time up to run, and use the money made from Dorm Party or Acne AI to work on something in the AI agent space or whatever is big at the time. I really do think AI agents are going to be like, it's going to be the new computer. People will look back. My kids will look back and say, you used to have to type around click around the internet. You used to have to like fill out like Google Sheets, right? Like the AI can do that for you, can't it? Right? So I don't know. There's a lot to be done. That's one example, but I think if we can get to a point where anyone that makes an agent that's good at a specific task, for example, an agent that's good at, I mean, we already have sub agents. We have agents that are good at researching, or agents that are good at coding, or even hyper-specific agents for a certain data set. I think if we can get to the point where there's a standard framework of how these agents communicate and a system of tracking transactions, would be amazing. If we can do it in a way that works at scale, I want to be able to say, I have this problem and I want the solution to be in this sort of way. The agent should understand the tools that it has at hand. And right now we already have this, but I think being able to share, having my agent be able to source through the internet and see the hyper-specific agents and maybe how much they cost, and saying, okay, this is how we can do it, this is how much it will cost. Maybe the agent has a specific amount of money it's able to spend on this specific task, and then have it go off and communicate with these other agents saying, okay, this is my overall goal and this is what I need from you. And the more hyper-specific agent can then go do that task and return a response, and then that response can be used to complete the overall goal. I think this can be done on-chain, tracking transactions. I think every agent should have a wallet, a crypto wallet. I know there's Google's A2A. I'm not sure. I haven't messed around with it enough, but I'm not sure it's perfect. Having these agents communicate with each other is a very technical and hard problem. But I think it will be done. And I think making it easy for the user to use is very important. Making it intuitive is very important. I feel like right now we're at the point in AI where we are pre-GUI, pre-graphical user interface, when computers, I think it was the early 90s, late 80s maybe, computers, there was a turning point between using basically just the terminal to use a computer, which very few people knew how to do. You had to be technical to use these to their fullest, to then being able to double click on your files and drag files to the trash can and open applications all visually, was a huge turning point. And I think AI needs that. Right now you can just talk to it and it can do things, which is great. Like current AI UX is very good, but I think it could be better. I think the internet as a whole, like using and navigating the internet as a whole, could use a better graphical user interface. And I think that user interface is just talking to your agent. I also think AR glasses are going to be big. I bet we're a ways away from a good neural interface, but I think AR is really close. Probably next 5 years. Meta seems to be leading that. Hardware is a weird spot for me. I'm not sure. Building AR glasses seems tough, but hardware, I have very little experience in it. Apple needs to catch the fuck up if they don't soon. I mean, they have a big moat, but they need to catch up when it comes to agents. I can't believe right now I can't just screenshot my page and say add this to my calendar and it will understand. Like that, you can't do that with Apple right now for some reason. The agent still, like, if I ask it a question, it takes forever and it goes to query ChatGPT. That's horrible. Should do that by default without even asking. A lot of UX. But maybe the rest of the world hasn't caught up yet. I don't know. I definitely am in a bit of an AI bubble. I want to make it easier for people to create things. AI is definitely a way to do that. I want people to be able to express them. I think agents unlock the ability to do so much that you can't even imagine. Like, we cannot comprehend what it can enable us to do in such short amount of time compared to what it is now. The same way that you couldn't understand what the internet could do for you 30 years ago. Getting to the point where this is selfish, I think, but I want to be the person, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a head figure in that. Do I want a legacy? I was listening to a podcast with Sam Altman and Theo Vaughn, which is funny. I usually don't listen to Theo Vaughn, but he's a funny guy. And Sam was talking about, like, once you die, you're dead. I mean, I'm not religious, but even if I was, does it matter if I have a legacy? Who knows? But I think it is pretty cool to leave your mark on the universe. And I think this is my chance to leave my mark. Learning how to do it, though, is the hard thing. I'll make mistakes on the way, but I guess no one knows the answer. I have this, like, aching feeling or urge to talk to someone who's done it, and there are many people who have done it at different levels, right? But like what do they? I have so much to learn. I think that's what it comes down to. And I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna change the world. It's about 20 minutes. 20 minute long video, so I think that's it. Hopefully the next one I've made some money. I don't know. We'll see.